Here on the pen with another ladder race. This time we're going against OTR Grit, and it's the Ladder Club Advent season, so everyone's on the same course with the same power-ups. I think there were a handful of races last night on this one, Lutece Express. So right out of the gate of the pens, you're turning onto the course and straight into the climb that starts the lap. Our plan was to take it easy on this one, attack on the first lap, see if we could get any gap, and then go from there. But we're going in, but here we go. We see OTR Grit going strong, trying to make that early separation. Luckily, we all were able to get on, but here they're still pushing hard over the top of the hill, trying to see if they could drop anyone off the back, but we all came back together. Now here, heading into the downhill for the sprint. So going in, we're looking at the team, looking at the lineup we're going against, and Raposo's strong. We've raced against him before. We've raced against him. I've raced against him in ZRL, and he's always strong. He always seems to do well in those races, even though he's doing a couple a week, so does back-to-back ZRLs and still manages to finish ahead of me. So we know that individually we'll be racing for second, but that doesn't necessarily mean as a team we will lose. So we just throwing some ghosts here and there. I was just a matter of getting rid of them. We had a little bit of separation there with Abbott off the back, but he quickly got back on. So this followed a very similar pattern to a ZRL race from a couple of weeks ago, where it was punch, punch, rest, punch, punch, rest. There was everyone attacking on the hill leading up to the arch, and then the rest of the race was a bit more mild, which is fine for me. I didn't really want to go through a whole 30 minutes of just hard on, off, on, off, on, off. Having some time to rest in between the efforts was good, suits me well. Here we go again. We're just rolling up, getting ready to go up that climb. We'll see what happens here. I didn't have any power-ups because I hit my power-up a little bit too late going through the arch last time, so I'm power-up less going up this one. So here we go again. OTR pushes. We're able to get back on, watching for someone coming up over the top, but no one does. This time they went a little bit earlier on the climb, so it wasn't as surprising. It wasn't a coordinated attack like it was on the lead-in lap. So here I'm up with Rick Keller and Abbott towards the front. Same thing, we get up, and then heading back down, a little bit of rest and respite in between the big efforts. So we've gone over it 2 times now. We're heading into the last lap, or the sprint going into the banner for the last lap here shortly. Interesting sprint here with it sort of being quite long, but downhill. It's been a long time since I've raced on this course. Actually, unless there has been events on it, it's been quite a while. Not really a world that I jump into a lot to do any rides in Zwift, and it hasn't really been popular on any of the big race series for quite a while now, since it's quite big for a while when they just first brought it out, but it's definitely underused for good reason. I guess it's one of there are so many other crit style courses now. The Glasgow crit circuit does well. The what is it, Dolphin Laps or whatever it is. There seem to be a lot of races on there. So here, just punching at the beginning of those just to make sure that I'm not caught out if someone does punch. It's not a matter of trying to get away. It's just a matter of making sure I don't get caught out. And I did this same thing on the escalators in the new New York map. I just started at the bottom, put in my power at the bottom, making sure that if someone does go, I can catch up. So here we are on the last climb. I'm just going to hold off here. Here we're expecting Raposo to go off the front. Keller goes up, puts in some power. Nothing big. It's not a big power drop, but he's just kind of leading out. And here we're going to see the second gambit, Gallo going off the front. And we'll see just after the crosswalk here, I think Raposo goes up again. And so here we go right there. And so Blake's quick to get on his wheel. Steven gets up there as well. I'm a little bit slower, but I'm able to get here on Rodriguez, and then Keller's wheel. Raposo's there shifting about to get people off his draft. I'm saving that feather as late as I possibly can. So here I go. I drop it here. I'm able to come over the top of Keller, uh, Blake, and Steven, but Raposo's got 4 seconds on me. Now, at this point, I don't think I'm going to catch Raposo again. Like I said, he's much stronger than all of us here. We'll see his power numbers at the end. It's not going to be something where I'm going to catch him. He's gone. But I see 3 seconds at the back, and here I'm just yelling at Blake and Steven, don't pull Abbott, don't pull Abbott. So it's not that I'm going to catch Raposo, but by them letting Abbott do the work and maybe Gallo do the work, it means that if they do catch me, they will have burnt their matches, and then Steven and Blake can come over the top and win in the sprint. So here, Raposo drops his ghost. I drop my ghost anyway, just to empty it out. I've got 10 seconds on everyone. Here I'm catching up to Raposo, but it's just a point of him kind of teasing a bit to bring me up and make me work hard, which is great. I was able to maintain the gap with everyone behind me. But again, I don't think I'm going to catch him here. I'm not delusional, even though my heart rate is quite high. I'm just happy to push through, push hard to the finish, and see that I can get a good result. And here the sprint is starting behind me. Everyone's sort of starting to work out about 10 seconds behind me. So I finish up here in second, and then we see, I think we get third, fifth, ninth, and 10th. Unfortunately, not enough for the win. It was a good team effort. It played out very much like we thought it would. The attacks going on the hill, Raposo being the strongest out of the group, and yeah, happy with the second place individual performance. But in terms of the team, we just couldn't get it done. No one got dropped. We thought maybe we might be able to drop Rodriguez or Abbott, but it didn't work. There's just not enough points of attack on this one. So in the end, we Unarium had 26, OTR Grit had 29. So it's kind of a close matchup. Here we see the power numbers are going across the board. You see 1 through 5 minute power for Raposo was much too strong. So we weren't going to be able to catch him at all. But thanks for checking in. I'll see you again for another race soon.